my first question for you is, can Perikatan Nasional win in a multiracial country like Malaysia?
Okay, first of all, thank you, Dr. Walid, for having me on this fantastic platform, Teh Tarik with Walid. I'm very humbled by the invitation to speak on this platform. Thank you so much for the introduction just now. I heard it was a nice introduction and good question to start off with. And thanks also for everybody who's joining us, and the numbers are increasing. All right. Regarding Perikatan Nasional, the perception that we are having outside, it's not really multiracial, and some people are calling us racist and so on and so forth. I think this is also due to the fact that in Perikatan Nasional there are three main parties: Bersatu, PAS, and Gerakan. And everybody knows that Bersatu and PAS are the contributors of the seats to the Perikatan Nasional 74 seats that we have in Parliament today. And unfortunately, our peers, Gerakan, couldn't manage to win a parliamentary seat recently. Therefore, our our Ahli Dewan Rakyat are basically Malays. We do have some MPs from Sabah Sarawak as well, but mainly Malays. I think that is why the notion that Perikatan Nasional is more towards Malays and it's not as multi as we would like it to be. But of course, that is our shortcoming. That is something that we have to work on to attract the non-Malays to also vote for PN in the next GE or rather PRN, the state elections.
Right. So how would you expect to get non-Malays? Because the perception is, PAS is an Islamist party, right? They will want Sharia law. So how can PN overcome that perception, or that even sometimes genuine concerns about the Malayness of the coalition?
Yeah, I think people have to realize that every party have moved on. So PAS today is not like PAS 20 years ago, PAS 15 years ago. PAS today is more progressive than ever. That's why they are the biggest political party in the country, mind you that. Bigger than the AP, bigger than PKR, bigger than Bersatu. They currently hold 49 seats. That means they are well received by the Rakyat. Of course, they do have their strongholds, but a party cannot get 49 seats if you're not well received by the people. So, and of course, if you see the PAS lineup now, it is very multi as well. They do have some progressive Islamic scholars. They have intellectuals. For example, the Menteri Besar of Terengganu is one example of that. Very professional in aeronautical industry and stuff like that. So, what I suggest to people is they have to look at PAS properly and look at them in 2023, because they have turned to be more nationalists while still fighting for Islam and stuff like that, because that is their core. That's their core principle. Same goes to UMNO, they have their core principle. Bersatu, they have their core principle. But none of us are racist. Everybody is aware that in Malaysia, Malays are only 60% and the rest are Chinese and Indian.
Right.
So we know that in order to be government, we cannot be racist or towards one race and religion only. We have to appeal to the multi-crowd that we have in Malaysia. So PAS is exactly doing the same. Of course, there's still work to be done, but we are moving towards the right direction, I believe.
Right. So YB, you are more than open to have non-Malays joining your coalition, and in fact, you welcome that. If I'm hearing you correctly.
Yes. Of course, Perikatan Nasional is open. We are a nationalist setup, so the reason why we brought Gerakan in is to have that multi-component effect, and we also have party components representing Sabah Sarawak, because we are not just a Malay-based party, we are Bumi Putra party that also caters to Sabahan and Sarawakian as well. So yes, we do welcome more non-Malays into Perikatan.
Okay, so just one final one on this, based on what you said, because you said PAS is now more progressive than ever, right? And one of the things that people say is that the progressives in PAS have all left and they are in Amanah, they are in Pakatan Harapan. How would you respond to that?
True. Yes. Amanah is a splinter of PAS, but until today, Amanah couldn't take over the performance that PAS has shown. For example, Bersatu is a splinter of UMNO, but today we are neck to neck with UMNO.
Right.
We have 25 seats. UMNO has 26 seats, but
Right.
Amanah is not able to substitute PAS yet. So
Right.
yes, some professionals might have left PAS, no doubt with that. But of course, there are more who join, and there are more who are in the Dewan Rakyat now. Like I said, there are 49 seats, and a big chunk of that 49 people are professionals, I would say.